I love your YouTube channel. I'm grateful to hopefully get a response from you. I have been with my girlfriend for almost 4 years. We have a house together as of 2 years. I've had the feeling things haven't been perfect for the last few months. This Christmas Day, she left me at 9 p.m. She wanted to leave earlier to go to a mate's house and exchange presents. She didn't return home until 1:30 a.m. And it turns out there was a group of people there that she didn't tell me about. There has been 3 more occasions where she has gone out with a group of mates whilst telling me it's just to see one. I have not been invited to any of these events, I must add. In this group, there is a guy who I saw she has messaged a few times recently. I made her show me the messages. There is nothing flirty, but it still seems very odd to me. I believe she hasn't cheated, but it feels like I have potentially stopped something in its tracks. I told her it was over, as she has not included me in events. She's been sneaky and she's shown no respect. Basically, I want to know how you would play this situation. She says she's sorry and she only wants to be with me. She wants to make it work. Kind regards, James.
All right, brother. Now I'm going to start by stating the obvious. Now your woman has seen this dude at least 3 times. She's met up with him at least 3 times. This dude has already gotten her phone number. He's texting back and forth with her. So he's already making a move on her. And she's already given him, a little bit of a chance. Now it's possible that her friend isn't even involved and there wasn't even a party going on. She might just be, going over to his place and he might be piping her down, and that's the end of the story. But either way, what you got to understand is women cheat for 2 different reasons, or they become unfaithful for 2 different reasons. Now, number 1, maybe your sex life sucks. And maybe this guy just knows how to pipe her down. He knows how to smack her ass. He knows how to make her howl like a dog and make her toes curl. He's a true sword swindler. And maybe you just don't give it to her enough. She's unsatisfied, so she's getting it somewhere else. This is the real world, man. We're a sexually liberated country, and this is just how it goes. So if that's the case, then, whatever. It's your best bet to move on, but you want to carry this information with you in your next relationship too, because you got to understand having a strong sex life is very important. You got to smack her ass. You got to pull her hair. You got to show her who the daddy is. If you don't, then she's going to find somebody that will. Now, the second reason why women cheat is, this one's a little more subtle. Like, she's actually shopping around for your replacement. So maybe when she got with you, you said you were together for 2 years before you moved in together. And when you're with a woman but you don't live together, it's real easy to come off as alpha as fuck, right? Because everything you're doing is something fun. You're either going on a fun date, maybe you're going on a road trip, maybe you're meeting up to have sex, maybe she's sucking you off in the car, I don't know. But everything you do is fun and exciting, so she's going to see you as like that dominant alpha male. But then maybe you moved in together and stuff just started to get really boring, and she sees you as kind of like a weak beta male. She obviously sees you as a weak beta male because, she's basically sees you as the kind of guy that she can run around on. She can run around, talk to other men while she's with you, and then she can come back and lie to you, and you'll just, basically sit back and take it while she walks all over you. Women don't like a pushover. Women don't like weak men. So obviously she sees you as a weak man, and I would go with option number 2, that she's actually seeking a replacement for you. And, the only way that you can counteract that is to be strong. You got to be dominant in the bedroom and dominant outside of the bedroom. Women are comfortable, they feel safe, and they're turned on by men who aren't afraid to stand up to them. So you can't allow her to wear the pants. Like on Christmas Day, she shouldn't be leaving the house and saying you're not invited. Where she's going to a party you're not invited to. The 2 of you live together, you're in a serious relationship. You should never allow that to happen. What you should have done is, that should have definitely started an argument at least. They say that the strongest couples are also, or the strongest relationships are the relationships that also have the most arguments, the most drama, so to say. And the reason why is because when you're really invested in somebody, you're going to argue a lot with them because, if they do something you don't approve of, obviously you're going to stand up and you're going to speak about it because you're passionate about your relationship. And usually what happens during this argument is a lot of times the woman will submit to you, and trust me, the woman is not always right in arguments. Don't believe that shit. So you're supposed to win the argument when you know you're in the right. She'll submit to you, and the two of you can have great makeup sex afterwards. So that's how that situation should have ended. And I'm sure that's not the only situation where you've been through something like this, but sounds to me like she's been walking all over you for quite a while now, and you can't allow that to happen. Remember, you got to stay dominant in the bedroom and outside of the bedroom. You have to be the man. Women do not feel comfortable around a man that's a pushover and a guy that's weak, because a woman wants to follow your lead. Think of yourself as, imagine you're dancing with this woman. She wants you to take the lead. The second, if you don't know what you're doing and you start to follow her lead, she's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be an awkward dance. But if you know how to take the lead, she's going to enjoy herself. She's going to feel like a lady. She's going to feel feminine. She's going to be in her feminine frame. And when a woman's in her feminine frame, she aims to satisfy you. It makes her feel good, to be like an accessory to your masculinity. Anyways, so always be you got to be dominant inside the bedroom and outside the bedroom. And obviously at this point, it sounds like you're not dominant in either area. So she's going out and she's finding it somewhere else. Guys, you cannot be a weak man in a relationship. Women do not respect weak men. Hope this video was somewhat informative. I'm not sure if this was the answer that you were looking for, but honestly, it just sounds like the truth. So yeah, anyways, you got to put your foot down. You got to stand up to this woman. Women love a man that stands up to them, a man that, puts them in their place. And obviously this woman is out of pocket. If you don't put her in her place, she's going to leave you for a man that will. That's all I got for tonight, guys. LFA signing out.